Hey folks, welcome to the Safety Solutions Academy. My name is Paul Carlson and I'm out here today in Southington, Ohio at the Southington Hunt Club for the first Three Gun Nation 3-gun match of the year. Secret Compartment Furniture donated this end table that has a secret compartment in it for us to use during today's match. You can see that it has a compartment underneath here that's felt lined, has a false front with magnetic catches, very easy to access a firearm that could be staged inside in your home to deal with that unexpected, potentially lethal home invasion. Now, the folks at Secret Compartment Furniture, again, donated this for us to use, and folks really enjoyed using it today and getting some experience in accessing a firearm from this kind of a container. If a firearm being hidden yet unsecured might be appropriate for you in your situation, make sure you head over to secretcompartmentfurniture.com and check out what it is that they have to offer. Now, sometimes folks might have some questions about how it would be appropriate to stage a firearm inside a container like this, and there are some important things to think about. The firearm would go into this drawer section probably without any kind of a holster, which means that the trigger guard would be uncovered. Now, the issue with that is if this gun is loaded and you were somehow to interact with the trigger, of course, the gun could fire. There are some consequences that we'd have to think about ahead of time to find out if that's a way that's appropriate to store the firearm. If we fire the firearm while it's inside this container unintentionally, we have to understand the fact that we could hurt ourselves or we could hurt someone else. In the middle of a defensive encounter, whether you're injured by yourself or by an attacker, you're still injured, and that certainly doesn't fit within our goals of what it is we'd like to see happen. Also, we have to understand that when that gun fires, there's going to be a report. That report could tell your attackers exactly where it is that you're at. Definitely not a quality outcome there either. Third, when that gun fires, or if that gun fires inside this table, you have the potential to have a malfunction. That means you'd be starting this defensive encounter with a gun that is not functioning properly. You need to remediate that malfunction to be ready to fight with the gun. None of those outcomes are ways we really want to have things go if we're facing that potential home invasion. And so I would argue that it might be a good idea for you to store this gun with the slide forward and a magazine in place. That way, if you somehow interact with the trigger, you're not going to fire the gun. And so this gun right now is loaded with a magazine inserted, the slide forward on an empty chamber. I'm going to go ahead and insert it inside the table. We can put the false front on top or inside or in place, and we'll take a look and see how this might work should we have to access a firearm from this table. You can see that the front face of the table just came right off, no problem at all, fell right to the ground. I was able to rack the slide on the firearm after I retrieved it and put shots on target relatively quickly. I simply brought the gun to the high compressed ready position, manipulated the slide, and I was ready to go. Folks, this is a pretty cool piece of furniture. If you live in a situation where you could safely store a gun, hidden yet unsecured, this kind of a compartment inside some secret compartment furniture could work out great for you. It's not a place where someone would expect to find a firearm, and it's likely to be overlooked if someone is looking for that firearm. This furniture is Amish made, it's handcrafted. We're talking solid wood from top to bottom, no veneers. We're not talking about particle board. We're talking about real quality furniture that's going to last a lifetime. Take a look at secretcompartmentfurniture.com or find them on Facebook to see if they have some products that might work for you. Folks, get on out there, get yourself some training. When you do, make sure you keep it simple. Please stay safe, and as always, have a great day.